Hello? Okay. You said arrow keys?
Yeah.
Okay, sharks, welcome to my presentation. How many of you guys like Fortnite? Okay, if you play Fortnite, what's the best part about Fortnite?
Gandhi.
Cosmetics.
You're all wrong. The answer? Driving. Understand this, the best part of every shooting game is driving. Halo, driving. Fortnite, driving. Cyberpunk, driving. So if the best part of every shooting game is driving, why don't we just make a driving game where you shoot people? Introducing Road Rage Drive-By Shooting. The first ever DBS drive-by shooter. The idea, it's a co-op third-person shooter / racing game. 4 seats in a car, 1 driver, the rest of the passengers shoot. The driver basically has a stamina where they drive, they get to swap out someone. So you're always on rotation. So you can never have like one designated driver, it's like you're all drunk, so you just have to like take turns, right? Okay, when you're not shooting, the passengers can repair the vehicle, craft weapons, stuff like that. So imagine like a super chaotic like raceway with all these squads of like dudes in their cars and you're shooting at each other the whole time, right? Objective, be the first team to reach the max score. You score points by finishing laps, killing other drivers, totaling drivers' cars, collecting resources on the road, stuff like that. We want it to be chaotic and fun. Other game modes are possible, like a battle royale. You guys know that? You guys know the alternative game modes in Mario Kart that nobody plays? Those would be so much more fun if you could just shoot the other drivers. Like that would make them actually like playable. Why is this fun? It's chaotic, it's frenetic, it's co-op fun. It requires teamwork in a high-stress situation. Like the best co-op games are ones where you're yelling at each other the whole time because you all have to work together, but the game is designed to make that as hard as possible. It's a combination of driving, which is fun, shooting, which is fun, and resource management, which is not fun, but makes the game hard, which is fun. And then there's always something for each player to do, which I'll get into in a bit, my idea for like, design-wise. Among Us. When the passengers are not shooting, because sometimes you shy at one on the road, they gotta respawn or whatever. When you're not shooting, you have to perform Among Us style tasks in order to repair the vehicle, craft weapons, reload guns and stuff like that. So imagine you're in a car, right? You got one dude driving, trying to stay on the road, hitting boost pads and those mystery blocks from Mario, right? And then you got another friend who's shooting a shotgun at the other guy, and then you got another friend who's reloading the guy's gun so you can swap it out to your friend. And you got the other guy with one of those bullet presses, where you stick the bullet in and then it like presses the bullet or whatever, right? So you manufacture it. So everything would be in this little interface, this pop-up, and you'd perform these, tasks you have to do. The reason why tasks in Among Us are boring is because there's no stress. You just like do them at your own leisurely pace. Well, this game is not leisurely, so it turns minute, boring tasks into something that's fun because you have to do them under stress, right? Same thing with Helldivers. I already mentioned the stupid arrow keys thing. That's a terrible idea, except it increases the stress level of the game and forces you to be precise while you're under fire from a gazillion robots. Inspirations. Is this gonna play? I don't know if there's sound. You guys ever seen Mad Max? This game is Mad Max. Imagine this. This is the whole game, basically. I mean, you can put them on there if you want, but yeah, fire, spikes, cars. I mean, look at this thing. This is the coolest shit ever. Watch this. There's a guy on a car with an electric guitar that shoots fire. Like, that sounds awesome. Okay, aesthetic. Retro PS1 graphics, because I can't make anything else. But imagine like super crunchy, like pixel art, tons of like particle effects and blood and stuff like that. It's like a mix of like Fallout and like Mad Max, basically. More aesthetic. Metal soundtrack, obviously. All the best racing games have licensed music, which this game would not have because I'm poor. But imagine if like Disturbed was like a video game. That's basically this. Challenges, there's a lot. It's a multiplayer game. Balancing this would be a complete nightmare. Making games is hard, but making a fun game is a lot harder. Player retention, like how do we like make people actually want to play the game because it's driving and it's multiplayer or whatever. And monetization, like are you going to be like skins or like is it going to be paid or how it's and stuff like that. And also like good music is essential to making this game fun, and I can't make music, so that's going to be a significant challenge. Okay, timeline. Will I make this game? The answer is yes, but like probably not soon because it's hard. I don't have any time. This would be like a really good game to like clip farm and like for streamers to play because it's stupid and like it's a co-op game. It's going to be the next Lethal Company. So there's like a decent chance of success, but I have to actually make the game. So the hardest part is definitely going to be like getting good music because like that's like you can't have a good racing game without good music, right? Does anyone have any questions? That's a lot of questions. Let's go this way over. All right, you.
Okay, I have a comment and a question. I think making the game is going to be the hardest part. And the question is, like, what happens when you're on the back of the car and you die? Are you going to be the guitar? Like, is your corpse?
Yeah. So the idea is that imagine you're in like a tricked out like a Civic or something, right? So you got the driver, and then you have the different people, right? And when you hit the aim button, like a right mouse click, your guy would kind of sit on the door out of the window, right? And then that's how you would go into third person mode, right? And then if you died, you'd be on like a respawn timer or something like that, and it would give points to the enemy team, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, but we could do something more interesting like that too, like have you like fall off or whatever. I don't know. It could, you could play with it. Who's next? You.
What type of metal do you want?
You could have like a radio with like different stations, so you got the driver like switch stations or something. That'd be hilarious.
Like Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. What word?
Have you played the game or seen the show Twisted Metal?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
It's very similar to most of what you described.
Okay, I'll look it up. Yeah.
Have you considered how much more fun game chat would make this?
No, it will be proximity voice chat with the enemy team and all with your squad. So as you drive by, you can like yell slurs, you can like say stuff and stuff like that. Like
Bonus points if your team's yelling slurs at me.
yes. Like if there's gonna be like a decibel count, and the louder your team is as you like go by them would like do debuffs or something. I don't know. Yeah, yes, you can craft a mega horn, and then you can, what were you saying?
So you said this is a squad of 4. Would you consider making like different vehicle types for?
Yes, that's exactly, so I was thinking like, you can have like a truck, like a semi that's like slower, but you can put more people on the back, have them like strapped on with chains or something, right? Or you can have like a bus, so you can have like an 8 stack. But obviously, like a bus is terrible. So you make decisions with your car plus this team size that you're able to have, stuff like that. Yeah.
Will there be any meta progression, like progression that goes between rounds?
Yeah, maybe, sure. I don't know. Like the minimum viable product with this would be like a single track and like a handful of guns and like one car, and just so you can actually like drive and shoot. Like that would be like the minimum viable product, but. There's a lot of potential expansion that could happen with something like this. Yeah.
I have more suggestion. Since different parts of like driving a car and shooting and everything would have an associated mini game. What if there were like different stations where you have like, if you were doing this mini game, you reload faster, but you could choose which mini games you'd be doing. So
yeah. So like if you ever played like Battlefield 1, if you're getting like a tank. In Battlefield, each spot on the tank has a different like role, like driver, gunner, commander, whatever, right? My idea is that like you could request with a teammate to swap out, and then if they accepted it, you would swap seats basically, and that would change your roles. Yeah.
So, kind of 2 things. First thing is, this sounds a lot like a better version of Mario Kart Double Dash. So, are you going to have like special moves? Depending on like what kind of car you have.
You could definitely have, like I think it would be cool if the cars had supers. So like this like car specific, like I don't know if you ever played like I think it's like Asphalt 9, but when you're like driving that, you could like press a button and your car will like do like a spin and you'll total any car that you like touch during the spin. I want like goofy, like not realistic car mechanics, like or like Kirby Air Ride, how you can like stop on a dime and then like do like a dash or something. Like I don't know, that'd be cool. Yeah.
And then the second thing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have an engine picked out for it?
Yeah, Uni. I'm not making this from scratch. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah.
Are you planning on having it be like a ginormous arena, or you have it be like?
That's what I mentioned, like different game modes. So like you could, I was just gonna start with like a proper like track, you know, figure eight or whatever, something simple. I could maybe recreate Dust 2 or something. And but I think having like a open, like a larger, you know, that one map from Halo Reach with like the cranes and stuff like that. Like just like yeah, so you could kind of drive wherever. Or that moon map from Mario Kart Deluxe Battle Mode, yeah. Did someone else have one over there? Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, what's your current level? And
Oh, I totally forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. I'm Evan, and I'm currently a level 2.5 software engineer. So, yeah.
Are you attached to the genre drive-by shooter, and do you think Steam would add it?
Do you think Steam would add a genre of drive? They like, what's his face? Kojima spent like $1 gazillion trying to make a new genre, and it flopped miserably. So I don't think they would. No. Yeah.
where can I get on the wait list for when you start the game?
The wait list? Just DM me, bro. And what do you want to do?
Programming? Is that how
Okay, yeah. You can make the car, because like I don't want to do that. So.
Okay, yeah.
And any other questions? Yeah.
Can the cars jump?
Yes, depending on, we'll have like a low rider with like a charge jump. So you know that one part in Robots when they get in the low rider and it's like, you know, it's bouncing or whatever. Like imagine like that. So you have a car where you have like really tall suspension, or even one where you could like raise the suspension so high you could go over other vehicles or something. So yes. Yeah.
Can you explain your fire game real quick?
Yeah. Okay, video game presentation, Fortnite, driving, road rage, Halo, Mario Kart, drive-by shooting, Among Us, inspirations, Mad Max, aesthetic, disturbed, challenges, the rabbit photo, and then that's it.